Now, where's that rule again here? Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Niecikowski. Thank you for checking out my Kickstarter on how to write comprehensible rulebooks. This is a rulebook to one of my favorite games, Jamaica. But according to my 4 years of research, made up of interviews of 21 industry experts and looking at 50 different threads on Board Game Geek, this is not the most comprehensible rulebook. The documents that you can back in this Kickstarter explain why. Let's take a look at those. The first one is the performance list, which is made up of 10 categories, will be on 8 pages, made up of 92 weighted features that you can use to evaluate, write, or revise a rulebook. The other document that you can back is the research supplement. This document was created with rulebook writers and editors and game designers in mind. It includes research from 5 books on document design and 2,054 comments from 541 BGG users that were made on 50 threads dated from 2006 to 2018. The last document that you can back is the dissertation. Now, if you back the dissertation, you get all 3. If you back the research supplement, you'll get the performance list. And if you back the performance list, that's the only document that you will get. But the dissertation is the most academic of all 3 documents. It's for those who want to read the chapters on how the performance list was created. So the other chapter includes applying the performance list to 8 rulebooks. Now, these rulebooks were selected based on the comments of BGG users on 54 different threads. And so based on those comments, 4 rulebooks from BGG users were described as well written, and then 4 other rulebooks were described as poorly written. And the findings support the BGG users' opinions. So there's a lot here to read below on the Kickstarter page. I provide some samples. There's a full video of me presenting a version of my dissertation presentation at Gen Con that you can watch that provides a lot of the findings. The performance list will be made available through Creative Commons, but your $2 backer level will support future research. There's a lot of interest. Possible stretch goals could include additional rulebook evaluations, a membership site where we develop a community practice on additional rulebook design and game design. I can look into more reference support research. For instance, there's a lot of interest on how to do how-to-play videos on best practices in that area. And then, of course, usability studies where you have Group A read a different rulebook from Group B and Group C. Thank you for taking the time to consider this Kickstarter. I really appreciate your time. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And if this is not something of interest to you, maybe you know somebody else that would be very much interested in looking at the research on writing comprehensible rulebooks. Thank you again.